Hello guys. I know I need an intro. I don't remember what the intro was gonna be. It was gonna be a question. But we're just gonna say that the question is, what are your preps? I don't mean that in I'm coming to your house and I'm gonna take your stuff kind of way. I mean, like what's your I'm prepping this kind of thing because I'm a this kind of thing guy or gal or whatever you are nowadays. Um, you know, so what's something that's gonna be your prepping niche? As you can see, I have no prepping niche at all. But I'm just curious. I just want to try to see what is your prepping niche. I'm gonna make that the question, and that's gonna be my intro question. I want to see how many people can just tell me about their preps and what they like to do, and like I said, I'm not coming to your house to come steal your stuff or nothing like that. I'm not gonna be one of those guys or whatever. You don't have to give me too much of your information. Don't post it too much of your information out there, necessarily for myself, but for whoever out there might be lurking. Hopefully, God forbid, nobody out there is lurking to pounce on anybody. But in all funness and seriousness, guys, what are your preps? Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about a few things. And while I talk to you about those few things, you can gaze and meander at all the pointless things that I prep. And I mean, this isn't all of them, but these are some of the things that I'm really passionate about, because this is something that you can accumulate in a small income. So that's going to be the focus of this channel, is what can you accumulate with a small income. And we're going to take a whole bunch of parameters, ask a lot of questions, and answer a lot of questions, put them into practice, and see how these things grow over time. See if they pan out, or if they fizzle out. We'll know. And small increments like this, I mean, hopefully it won't break anybody's bank, mine included, and we can just have fun. So I'm going to show you guys a few things. Now, everything I have here is controversial. Everything I have here is a pyramid scheme. It's a scam. It's a whatever. It's not good. Don't do it. Run for the hills, guys. I'm not here to sell you anything. This channel is an experiment channel. We're going to experiment on this channel only, okay? I'm not asking anybody to go out and do any of this stuff, mostly because this is my plan. Don't copy my plan. I'm joking. But seriously, this is something that I do, and I thought would be fun, and because I've been collecting, well, pennies ever since I was a kid, for one. I would see pennies everywhere, I assume. And I think it's fun to collect things. Now, this is borderline hoarding, and that's coming from somebody that is clearly hoarding. So don't go out there and buy a bunch of pennies thinking you're gonna get rich, or buy a bunch of whatever you see out here on this video thinking you're gonna go out and get rich overnight or anything like that. I have my own reasons for accumulating whatever I've accumulated, and like I said, we'll walk you down through some of that, and we'll experiment with a lot of this stuff, because I try to break it on a list of things that are easy to acquire and things that are cheap and affordable to acquire. And I mean, pennies are essentially free, especially if you have a job and you're already making money anyway, and you can just cash out 25 measly dollars of your check and into a box of pennies, and now every bank teller in the world for the rest of your life is gonna scowl at you. But it's doable, and to their dismay and confusion, especially when you come back and do it again, you know, it's not hard to do, and so we'll leave the scowling, being scowled at. Sorry, we'll leave the being scowled at to me. And like I said, we'll just treat everything I say here like a pyramid scheme, like a scam out there. And just don't do it, guys. Just don't do it. You're really educated about this stuff, and you know what you're doing. I can't tell you otherwise. You know, you can tell me. If you're really educated, you know about this stuff, leave it in the comments below and teach me. You know what I'm saying? Teach me how to do it. Or for goodness sake, I'm no means an expert on anything I say here, mostly because these are ideas in my own head, and those kind of things should barely be unleashed out into the world. So we're gonna get on with the video. I hope that's enough for a disclaimer, just me meandering about. Don't do it. I'm a con artist. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. That's what it takes. Do you have to say everything clearly, word for word? I'm not a con artist, guys. Okay, so I just got something here in the mail. I don't know when I'm gonna go over unboxing it. This is essentially the whole point. Oh, is that showing on there? I don't know. Who cares? You can send me stuff. But anyway, I got this in the mail, and we're gonna unbox it, and then we're gonna talk about my latest endeavor. No, it's not the box of pennies. It's not the pennies, guys. But basically, in looking for things to sink my brain around and invest in, and try to become the best Jolly Roger pirate I can, we've discovered these, and by these are not really the discovery. These are a product of the discovery, which is oh heck, we'll just open it. So I was looking for notes. I guess we'll start there. I collect notes. That's perfect. I collect notes, guys. Boom. All kinds of notes. I love to collect notes. In addition to all this other crap that you should not do. Now, my favorites, of course, everybody's favorites are older stuff. So the older the thing is, I typically want to get my hands on it if I can. So like I said, these things you can more or less get for cheap or for free. Mostly just having some kind of a job or side hustle or something like that. I'm not gonna judge how you get your income. I'm not gonna infer or imply or anything underhanded to where you get your income. I'm just gonna assume we all got a job out there, okay? Whether you know, I don't know what your situation is, but we're gonna try to keep the numbers really low. All right, and I'm talking about making below $20,000 a year. All right. So I'm gonna try to keep this into the below poverty line. As far as I know, I don't know. I mean, because a lot of people think that that's a little amount of money, and people below that could, you know, they'd really be all into making that amount of money. I don't know why I used two pliers. I need to use. So what's in the box? And how we got to what's in the box. I collect notes, and I was telling my wife about notes that were backed by gold, because up on those, she's found me so I just showed you a bunch of the regular notes that we have, but these are an older note. If you can see on there, should pull up. Let's see here. I don't know if I can get it to show the date or focus on the date. It's fuzzy, and whatever, on with the conversation. It can just stay fuzzy, but hopefully you can read up there. It says silver certificate at the top. So long story short, we used to have money backed by precious metals. Okay, so fast forward to 2009, and Bitcoin's out. Everything's going all according to plan with Bitcoin. And no, this isn't a Bitcoin scam, pyramid scam. This is a different kind of scam, okay? I'm joking. It's not a scam, guys. But don't do it. Don't do it. Don't buy anything you see here. Don't hoard anything you see here. Don't do anything you see here, okay? But anyway, so 2009, Bitcoin comes out, and they're talking about a digital gold. And so we have a digital gold in 2009, and then like 2019, something else comes out. It just completely blew my mind. And I was sitting there looking for, like I said, the silver certificates. What my wife orders was not a silver certificate. She orders me what is called a Goldback. And that completely took me by surprise, because it came out in the middle of COVID. And down here, I don't know, man. What are the chances of us really learning about them in the middle of something like that? I don't know, but needless to say, I'm nuts for them. Like, I'm nuts for everything else. Like, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be nuts for any of this crap. Save your money or do something smart with it. Talk to a financial advisor about what to do with your money. Like I said, on with the experiment, okay? So, these things completely blew my mind. I fell in love with them. And this year, they made, well, all of this new technology. And that's why I went off on the Bitcoin tangent, is because I love technology as well. So yeah, Goldbacks. I love these things. I have been going to every business owner I can meet and giving them one. And yes, I said giving them one. I just think that everybody needs to know about them. Now, hopefully you didn't catch that, but they came out with something new, and I am happy to test it out, because all this to me is a test of something better to come. Goldbacks can explain it better than I can right now. It's already been too long, and I'm trying to keep this video under half an hour. So, which I can easily get to ramping up to a half an hour. That's just a starting point for me. So we're gonna open the box. I'm gonna show you guys what's in the box, and why I think it's cool, why I think you should buy these. Shouldn't buy these. You should not buy these. You should do is go to goldback.com and listen to somebody else better explain it to me. Explain it to me exactly. See, explain it than me. You don't want me explaining it, clearly. So what you should not do, but I like that. What you should not do, we're gonna make that the motto. What you should not do is buy this right now. What you should do is go to goldback.com. Okay? That's what you should do. Clearly the other place, I guess, is up there. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right one or not. But like I said, they came out with something completely new. And I mean, you kind of cannot mention his name, but because wow, sponsored by a YouTuber. So this is not sponsored by, but inspired by. That is really neat. I thought that was really interesting, really cool selling point right there, for me personally, because clearly you're watching this on YouTube, but it just goes to show, for me, not as a YouTuber, but as a person in the community. Okay, so to me, this right here, what Goldback has done, has not only provided us with, I'm not going to say an alternative currency. To me, it's kind of a co-currency. I have the best luck, and it's not that I go into stores to use it as cash. Like I said, I go into store to see if I can meet the owner, and hey, I got a gift for the owner if he'll sit and talk with me for 5 minutes, and I just give him one. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I can't think of a single time. Actually, I don't know. I can't think of a single time. Now, I'm not trying to story to you guys or nothing, but I can't think of a single time where they didn't give me a discount or give me something. And to me, that's a trade in gold. I mean, did I ask for it? No. But I mean, did I hand him gold and did he hand me something back? Yes. that definitely happens. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell anybody to buy them or whatever. I just give them one and say, look on there, go to goldback.com. It's right there on the note. Whenever you look at it, let me see. I almost messed up, but some of you sleuthier ones might have caught it, but I'm not gonna mess up again. So I don't know if you can see it on there, if I even have one. It's right there underneath. But yeah, I just try to get them to go look it up and experience the wonder for themselves, because it's clearly something I'm interested in. You know, when my wife told me to check this out, of course I'm going to look it up. But you know, if you're not going to look it up, then I can't really help you. I don't know. It's not going to focus. But anyway, it's right right under there, and hopefully whenever they look at it, you know, they'll remember to go and look at the actual website and check it out. I always try to get people to do it, pull it up on their phone right there at least, so they can see the price of them. Because like I said, you know, most of the time they give me a discount or they just give me something, and I'm not trying to get anything in return. I'm just really just trying to do my part. So like I said, they've done something that's really inspirational by making this here. They've shown just how much they're willing to get in touch with the community, hear what the community wants, and look at that. Hear what, oops, don't bump the table. Hear what the community wants, and answers to that. They didn't have to do that. I mean, like, and nothing against Silver Dragons. It's not like, you know, or anything, because he's great at what he does, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't. I don't know if I don't know if I'd be still making a Goldbacks thing. I don't know. I don't really have him to thank for anything, but I mean, like, you know, other people do. I don't know. I already kind of do my own thing, and it's nothing like what Silver Dragons does or whatever. But I mean, like, my point is, nothing against the guy. He's clearly successful, and congratulations to him. But he doesn't have a million bajillion subs or anything like that. The guy is still, you know, for I mean, all means and purposes, an everyday person. So the fact that they're willing to listen to people that are everyday person, and he's not the only one. I mean, he's the only one that has one of these. But I mean, he's not the only YouTuber that doesn't have any views. You know, I have absolutely no views, so I'm not saying he's gonna, hey, yeah, blah blah, you can come in and we can talk about Goldbacks and yada yada, and I'll let you interview me. This isn't what that's about, guys. My point is, they're listening to the community out there. They're serving the community out there. All right, and this right here is evidence of that. And I'm gonna tell you why I like these. Ooh, that's so close, man. Look at that number. Can you see that number? That's so close to below 10,000. Man, that's close. All right. So if you made it this far, I'll go ahead and call myself out on, I don't know, like I said, some of you sleuthier ones probably would have caught it. I could barely see it in there, but I already have one of these. It's not the only one of these I already have. Okay, why I'm getting these, all right? So that number right there is the main reason why. There's only 100,000 of these, all right? So, like I said, credit to this guy for only having 100,000 subs. Not only having 100,000 subs. I didn't mean to say it like that. Like I said, I'm not trying to rain on his parade or nothing like that. Congratulations and all that. But I'm just saying, for him to only have 100,000 subs and them to mint these as an experiment. Okay, Goldbacks is already like one heck of an experiment, but Silverbacks on top of that, all right, these aren't dollars yet. There's no spending these, okay? I'm sorry, business owners, I will not be going up to you and giving you one of these. Okay? I'm gonna try to keep these in a safer place for as long as I can, and try to test them out with everybody else that has these, because silver tarnishes. And not only have they introduced a new technology, like I said, I love this. Okay, so you got digital gold, Bitcoin, and now we have physical gold-backed dollars, Goldbacks. What a time, okay? What a time to be a crazy, funky pirate like me, and who likes to go off and, oh man, I want some of this. Oh, I want some of that. Oh man, oh, there's so much out there. So anyway, before I get carried away, I already got carried away. Before I continue to get carried away, this is atomized gold blasted onto a sheet of polymer. So, growing up, I don't know about you, but me personally, I've always heard that you can hammer out a matchbox of a lump of gold, identical and in size, not in weight, but in size and dimensions, to a matchbox, and you can hammer it out beyond the tennis court, and it'd be, you know, flat. So I've always heard that growing up. That's a testament of how malleable gold was, and that's always fascinated me. Now, gold has never been my favorite metal. It's always been, boom, silver, because, you know, I love the industrial uses of this. I'm falling in love with gold because of the industrial uses of this, but man, I've always loved silver. Okay, so fast forward. Why? Oops. Okay, so these guys, why I'm getting these, like I said, they're a collectible. All right, I am a huge fan of these. I love the technology. I love the work. I love the values written on every single Goldback. By the way, I didn't mean to pause in between there. The values written on every single Goldback, by the way. But yes, I love the values that everything, you know, stands for. It all ties together, okay? And like I said, they're in no means trying to come in here and be like, hey, stop using dollars, blah blah, this is new world order. Don't, you know, it doesn't have to be like that. All right, this is something that makes our country more powerful, like just by having these. If we able to keep this up, and now I know some states it's going to be very difficult to get them minted, and that's why I'm giving them to business owners. See, I already went over 30 minutes, darn it. So that's why I'm giving them to business owners, is because those states, we might have to do it, or see if it's possible to do it county by county, city by city, something like that. And that wouldn't be so bad, because each city should want something like this. Each state should want something like this. I mean, this is history, this is art, this is Americana on gold. I mean, come on, man. You cannot go wrong with this right here. And I mean, you know, one day, hopefully, when I have a store again, something like brick and mortar. When I have a brick and mortar store, I'm not gonna say a digital store. I don't think anybody's gonna walk into my digital store or online store or whatever. But one day, if I have a brick and mortar store, I hope somebody comes in with a bunch of random crap to trade with. You know what I'm saying? And I love these, and everybody's gonna be like, oh, blah blah, inflation, oh man, everybody's gonna flame me. But I mean, I love these. All right, these are awesome, and I collect them for many reasons. But that's not the main reason why, you know, well, that is the main reason why I like them, is because I collect them. But the reason why I'm saying that I love these right now is because, you know, they're easy. You know, you can go anywhere and use this, and you know, it's super easy to use. I also love my country, so anything that is made by my country, and you know, somebody works there, somebody had to make these, you know, I'm gonna support it. All right. You know, I don't care what the dollar's doing in the market and all that other kind of stuff. I'm still gonna collect them. So, like I said, don't do anything you see here. I'm a different kind of weirdo, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, same thing with these. All right. Now, to me, this and this and this and this, they're all spendable. They should all go together. You know, there's no reason why, if something's not sound and has the value that it says it has in it. Okay, hold on. I get tired of holding those up because I got other stuff in there. But sound 1/1000th troy ounce, and it has the value that it says it has in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and trust the guys at Memphis, and I know that I pay a high premium for them. It's not about the premium right now, okay? It's not about the short fight and all that kind of stuff. By the way, these things are very, very, very finite, which is another reason why I stack things that I stack, because I know that they're limited. Okay, that's why I mentioned Bitcoin. There's only a certain amount. Not everybody in Texas can have one. All right. So they're don't do anything you see here. Okay. I'm gonna try not to lose my thought. But yeah, to me, everything should be, back to just being spendable. Okay. All right. I'm gonna trust something that has the U.S. Mint on it. All right. This company. I've done my research, and me doing my research has allowed me to accumulate, stacks and. Got them all over the coins and stacks and stacks of them. All right, I've done my research. I like them, so I'm grabbing them. All right, and to me, it's not about the short fight of making bazillion dollars. All right, Goldbacks themselves isn't telling you to buy these to get rich. They are telling you to buy these to spend them. And to me, the best way to spend them is to give them to the business owner. All right, and I'm not saying, like I said, it's Russian roulette. You're not gonna get whatever you want by giving a gift. It's a gift. You shouldn't expect anything back. But I'm just saying, we technically transacted, and I'm not gonna hold him to that. Hey, that's a transaction. You got to write that down in your books. I'm not gonna say that or anything. Okay, so lawyers don't jump on him or nothing. But it's fun. Okay, especially when you got way more than $1 worth of gold back in value in your discount, or or in your barter, or not your barter, whatever they give you, your gift bag or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So buy these. For me, I'm buy these to, like I said, for me, like, let me clarify that. For me, I buy these to educate my community on. Okay, I figure if I spread these around and I get everybody else, interested in them, because my logic, if business owners just accept them, and say over time they go up in value, and they decide to go to another business that accepts them, and they trade them for something of more value, or that's all they got to do. I mean, you don't even have to get, like I said, that's why we need this. Because this is helping this right now. I don't do the full transaction in Goldbacks, but I mean, it helps. It's like a tier system. So, and I oh man, dude, I love tiers. It's like having a different denomination of dollar, and I say that very loosely, because this is not a dollar. Okay, this is not a dollar. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. This is not a dollar. All right, but it complements it, if that makes any sense. All right, having something like this that you can trade with for goods on top of your currency that you already are trading for goods helps out immensely. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I mean, that's my mission. I'm going to try to get as many of these as possible and give them to many more business owners, and hopefully try to sway them into printing out a Goldback sticker and registering their businesses on the website And hopefully that gets more Goldbacks printed. Because if we get more businesses, like just say for instance we get just 1,000 businesses to give $1,000, that's $1 million. I think that's enough to get 10 different states or sets of Goldbacks. I don't know. I don't remember all the math on the page, but I mean, you know, some cities have that many businesses, and to them, $1,000, that's, you know, rush hour or something. So I mean, you know, not every business is completely booming like that and can afford $1,000. But I'm just saying, like, I think that it's within our grasp as a community to rise up and make something for ourselves instead of waiting for politicians, the government, all that, whatever, whoever you're waiting for to do it for us. Okay, so this is something, like I said, they listen. All right, I mean, this is proof. This YouTuber right here doesn't have even 1 million views. They listen. Okay, they listen to the small man. They listen to the community. Okay, and I'm down. So I'm gonna try to do my part, and hopefully I don't mess it up for everybody. All right, so before I go off wandering again, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. This has been hopefully I wouldn't say an intro, because I guess I leaned a little bit too much into Goldbacks, but they're fun. Okay, guys, and I'm not saying that they're fun as in they're a pyramid scheme or something like that, or some kind of legal way to say they're fun. They're very serious to me. Okay, this right here is the real deal, and I really hope to help my community learn about them as I learn about them. But in the meantime, back to small time prepper, just to wrap things up. Prepper, stacker, whatever. We're gonna try a bunch of stuff. Don't do it. Don't do any of it. All right. Let's try it first, okay? Let's try it, see if it works. I'm not saying that, hey, don't do it, I need to get in first, blah, blah, this is my market. No, none of that. But I'm not trying to lead anybody the wrong way, is where I'm coming at it, all right? So let me fall for the scam, okay? Let me fall for the mistake, all right? Let me waste my time on this, okay? And I'm not saying that I'm taking any bullet or I'm being some hero or anything, but just don't do it. Go to goldback.com, go to Bullion Max, whatever. Go to Google old banknotes. Go to your bank, pick up a box of pennies, or talk to people, or look it up online. Do your research, and talk to a financial advisor, for goodness sake, because he will tell you to stop doing all this. What are you doing? Stop doing all this. Put your money into the stock market, and you should do that. You should also do that. Okay, you should do everything. All right, and you should also do nothing. All right, you should do whatever it takes to live a happy and prosperous life. All right, and that is subjective to only you. Nobody else can tell you how to do that, why you should do that, or what to do. Okay, and I am certainly not gonna try. All right, guys.